what if you were educated under Reagan? Or what if you were in high school when the Obama Messiah came down from heaven and there was a bright light and the worshiping began for 8 years? I'll argue that the dominant political players in your life and education have had an impact on you. The reason they have such an impact is because education has become, well, propaganda. Most of our schools are run by leftists. So when somebody says what Angela Rye just said, when she basically says, tear down every statue that we don't like, get rid of every book that we don't like, pull every movie that we don't like, and anything you say online will determine if it's comfortable or not. The same with books, the same with classes, the same with hats. There is a Democrat, we'll talk about this later this hour, a Democrat from a southern state. He wants to make attacking someone in Trump here, for that reason, a hate crime. And I had to look at it twice. I said, wait a second. So rarely does common sense come from a Democrat that I know. I'm like, no, it makes sense. But it is a hate crime. If you attack somebody because they're wearing a Trump hat and 5 people beat the crud out of them on the subway, that's a hate crime. No different than if you chase someone down on a bicycle because of the color of their skin, or maybe they have some type of ideal or ideology that you disagree with. So we've had so many things pop up this week, and they all stem from, and I'm saying this respectfully, many people are exploiting the death of George Floyd. And it happened so quickly, you can't help but wonder if it was organized ahead of time. We're renaming street names in New York City. Several streets, as you know, from Minneapolis to Washington, D.C., several cities have already started the painting of Black Lives Matter on the streets. In New York, there's something on the table right now. It's a proposal that every borough will have a Black Lives Matter painted on a high-profile street near the heart of the government of that particular borough. City council building, town hall, I don't know how it works exactly, because I've never lived in New York City. And then they're going to start renaming street names. So they're going to have people like Angela Rye and El Stupido, Mayor de Blasio of New York, and probably his daughter, because his daughter doesn't think Daddy is woke enough. I mean, you can't write this. This becomes a Saturday Night Live skit as you listen to the dialogue that's taking place right now. So you'll have those people saying, no, I don't like the name of that street. No. Earlier this week, in London, and that's the other angle that everybody's taking, they're trying to convince you that people all over the world are sharing the pain of the family of George Floyd, and people all over the world are embracing the George Floyd protest movement. And I'm going to say no. I'm going to say people all over the world are seeing things burning in America, and the left all over the world, the socialists, the communists, the left, this is their spark. They're excited. Can you imagine how excited people are in London and Paris and elsewhere to see parts of America burning? How energized they must be. Finally, they're probably saying. Finally, that darn constitutional republic. Finally, they can feel a little. So they tore down Abraham Lincoln's, they didn't tear it down, they tried, but it was built it was anchored too strongly in London. So, but in London, they defaced Abraham Lincoln. And then you may have saw back in America, the brain surgeons that make up the Antifa, they defaced a monument in Massachusetts to black soldiers that fought for the Union. They defaced that monument. So this is what we're dealing with today. And then on top of it all, we still have the scamdemic. We have some cases that are popping up. Dr. Burke says the protests have resulted in more cases and the destruction of more than 70 COVID-19 testing sites. Nancy Pelosi says the new cases are because of Trump, as all things bad are. I'm Ken Matthews in for Rush Limbaugh, and we'll be right back with your calls.
You're listening to the EIB Network. News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM.
Father's Day is approaching. You're wondering what to get, Dad? Well, try the gift of memories. Legacy Box is a simple mail-in service that digitizes and stores your home movies and pictures on a thumb drive, or a DVD, or the cloud. Legacy Box is the easy, affordable way to digitally preserve your past, and the process is simple. You pack and send. Their team digitizes everything by hand. You get back perfectly preserved digital copies. Some friends of mine recently found a big box of VHS tapes in their attic. Every one of them copies of my TV show. They wanted to be able to watch them again. I said, have you ever heard of Legacy Box? Legacy Box has helped over 750,000 friends and families digitally preserve their past. Just go to legacybox.com/rush and you'll get 50% off your first order. Buy today. Take advantage of this offer. Send it in when you're ready. That's legacybox.com/rush.
Sebastian Gorka here for Relief Factor, the 100% drug-free supplement for people struggling with back or neck pain, hip, shoulder or knee pain. And I need you to know I have never endorsed a pain reliever before, but because I had struggled for years with my lower back pain, I just had to give Relief Factor a try. And I'm here to tell you, I am now pain-free. It's simply wonderful. So when the father and son owners of Relief Factor, Pete and Seth Talbot, asked me, I definitely decided to make an exception because there are simply too many people struggling with pain from aging, exercise, or just everyday living that need to know about the 3-week Quick Start discounted to only $19.95. Relief Factor's 4 key ingredients to help your own body deal with inflammation, and about 70% of people who order the 3-week Quick Start go on to order more. Let's see if we can get you out of pain too. Go to relieffactor.com, relieffactor.com, or call 800-500-8384.
From iHeartRadio, #1 for podcasts. Stuff you should know.
The Finders Keepers edition. This is an actual thing. It's not just like a child's fantasy.
Yeah.
It's like, this is law in some places. And while it doesn't actually state losers, weepers, I think it's implied.
Yeah.
It's implicit in the law. Right? The finder is the keeper, but you lost it, so you're legally obligated to weep in public.
Niagara Pool Filling is ready for all your warm weather water filling needs. Many Rhode Island and Massachusetts pool contractors count on Niagara Pool Filling for all their pool work, irrigation filling systems, koi ponds, and much more. Any job, big or small. With Niagara Pool Filling state-of-the-art equipment and professional and courteous drivers, every job is fast and efficient. Crystal clear water for all your warm weather needs are just a call away. 401-826-7665. Niagara Pool Filling, 826-POOL.
I'm Nick Soboleski, a Select Quote agent with a true story that could save you hundreds of dollars a year. A woman named Linda just called. Her husband, Ray, has a $300,000 group life insurance policy, but is changing jobs and can't take it with him. Well, I shopped the many highly rated term life insurance companies we represent, like Prudential and Mutual of Omaha, and found Ray, who is 41 and takes medication to control his cholesterol, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $27 a month. That's almost twice the coverage for less than half of what he had paid. If SelectQuote hasn't shopped for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote, call 800-589-5599. That's 800-589-5599. 800-589-5599. Or go to SelectQuote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policy at SelectQuote.com/commercials. The price can vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM.
This is Freeway of Love, right, Mike? I just want to make sure. Aretha Franklin, the legend. By the way, the Freeway of Love is being renamed, along with a whole bunch of other streets. It's what the left wants. 800-282-2882, the Rush Limbaugh Show on the EIB Network. My name's Ken Matthews.